Do you ever wonder what you'd look like if you put on 5 pounds of muscle? For us women, that could make a tremendous difference in our physique, making us look more toned and defined. I have been on my fitness journey for the past 5 years, learning about nutrition and weight training, and it has completely transformed my mindset. I realized that I was self-sabotaging any chance that I had of building muscle. And you might be making one or more of the same mistakes. So I wanted to share 3 changes that I have made that help me massively improve my body composition. Let's start with the most common mistake that us women make, including me. And I don't know if it's because I was born in the 1990s when the ideal woman was just unhealthily thin, but 11-year-old me really wanted to have a thigh gap and thought that the only way to lose weight was to starve yourself. And that idea stayed with me for a really, really long time. But the thing is, when you drastically reduce the calories you're eating, your body starts to use muscle for energy, and that leads to suppressing your metabolism. And when you start eating more calories again, you're going to end up storing all those calories as fat. So the end result is that you lose muscle and fat to then put fat back on. So you've just lost muscle. That just keeps you looking skinny fat. As a rule, I don't like dropping my calories below my basal metabolic rate. And you can calculate yours online, but mine is around 1,400 calories. Personally, I don't feel comfortable eating less than 1,600 calories, and that is only for a short period of time at the final stages of a weight loss phase. This shift in mindset has really helped me feel stronger, healthier, and happier with the way I look over time. So how much protein should you eat to build muscle? And I feel like this is a really controversial topic, and even I have changed my views on it recently. When I was growing up, I had no idea about protein, and I didn't know what a balanced meal looked like. I used to eat a lot of cereal, bagel, cream cheese, and pizza just because they were easy to prepare. When I started my fitness journey, I did a complete 180 and started to be obsessed with my protein intake. I aimed from 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, which was about 135 grams of protein daily for me. And that is quite a bit of protein. It wasn't until May of this year, when I went vegan for 30 days, that I realized that I feel best getting about 100 grams of protein per day. And that honestly did not affect my capacity for building muscle. As a vegan, I was eating a little bit more carbs and a bit less protein, which gave me a bit extra energy at the gym and actually helped with my cravings. On the opposite end though, if I drop my protein intake below 80 or even 90 grams per day, I start to feel extremely hungry. If you're eating too little protein, it might be worth it bumping it up to maybe 0.7 grams per pound of body weight, and that should be sufficient for most women. There are a few exceptions, such as if you're in a calorie deficit or if you're really, really lean, then maybe you could benefit from increasing your protein. But other than that, just try and enjoy your nutrition and find something that's sustainable for you. I used to lose all motivation as soon as it was fall and the weather got a little bit cooler. I don't know if it was my body's way to tell me that I needed to store some fat for winter, but my weight would just start creeping up at that time of the year. My steps would drop and I would turn into a couch potato until spring came, basically hibernating like a bear. So I was basically working out for 6 months to then be a couch potato for 6 months and undo all the progress I've made. This was a vicious cycle that I was stuck in that just gave me no real results and left me feeling really frustrated. The truth is that it doesn't matter how quickly you progress as long as you're taking steps in the right directions, which is why you're going to hear that consistency is key. And now that is exactly what I focus on. If you're struggling to break this cycle, I'll invite you to watch this video next, which can help you be more consistent with your training.